Good afternoon, fourth graders, or good evening. We today are going to look at something called fraction of a group. And sometimes this has to do with word problems with fractions. Again, I'm going to show you a bunch of different examples, and I just want you to think about the problems, and we will be talking in class tomorrow on how to do it a quicker way with you guys developing the rule. So fraction of a group is like saying, let's say I have 12 donuts, and those are going to be my donuts, 12 donuts, and Miss Davis came in and ate half of them. Okay, so looking at my fraction, this denominator tells me how many groups to split my donuts into. So I can split it into two groups. Those are my two groups. And then remember how I talked about the numerator is the number that's shaded or the number we care about. In this problem, we care about one group. So I'm going to circle that group in red. We care about this group. That tells us how many donuts Miss Davis ate. So when we look at this, we can say she ate 6 donuts. Now that's a problem that many of you might have been able to look at and be like, oh, I can solve that in my head. Half of 12 is 6. Perfect. But we're going to get into some harder ones. So let's say in this new problem, let's just say Ryan had, let's say 12 again. Ryan had 12 rocks. And his mean sister came through and took 3/4 of them. And these are the problems where I can actually ask two questions. I can ask, well, how many rocks did she take? How many rocks did he have in the end? So first, I'm looking at my denominator. That tells me to break these into 4 groups. Not groups of 4, into 4 groups. So I'm going to shade it here. There's 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, and 4 groups. I have 4 groups in the green there, and I care about 3 of them. So I'm going to circle those. They're supposed to be red in red. So I care about this group, this group, this group. Now, how many are in those 3 groups that I care about? I have 3, 6, 9. So that means she stole 9 rocks. That's my first answer. And then it says, how many did he have left over? And he had 3 rocks left over. So I want you to start thinking about, well, what am I doing with these numbers? Could you say, so really, when we look at this problem, let's say this time somebody had 16 of something. Okay. And somebody took let's say 1/4. Really what I'm doing is 1/4 of 16. So 16 anything. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Again, that denominator tells me to break it into 4 groups. Not necessarily groups of 4, but 4 groups. There's 2 groups, 3 groups, and 4 groups. And fourth graders, remember, it's important with anytime we do anything with fractions that they're all equal groups. When I look, I see I have 4 groups of 4, which makes sense because that's equal to 16. So that can start you thinking. And in this problem, I care about 1 group. I care about 1 of these. So 1/4 of 16 is 4. I'm going to do one more example with you, and then I'm going to give you an example to try on your own. This one, let's say we're doing 3/5 of 20. Okay. Bear with me, I have to draw out 20 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I look at my denominator, which is 5, and I'm breaking it into 5 groups. So I'm really thinking, well, what is 20 divided by 5? And that's 4. So I'm going to have groups of 4. And when I do that, I see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. Perfect. My numerator tells me how many groups I care about. So I care about 3 groups. I'm going to X out the other 2. So I see I have 4, 8, 12. So 3/5 of 20 is 12. If you would like to try one on your own, you can go ahead and try, let's try 4/5 of 15. And we'll come back to this in class. And again, it's great to be drawing out this, but we're going to find a quicker way so that we don't always have to draw out everything. I look forward to seeing you in class tomorrow.